What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Clan Sakai Major League video for 2026. I'm your host Aries today and your caster for this match today, and we are going to be watching a banger between two teams who made it to the semifinals match 5. And today we're going to be taking a look at Team Electro's Academy versus Those Who Crow. Now you're probably wondering, okay, both of these teams, right? You heard of these teams before. Now, Team Electro's Academy alongside CJ, Sin, and Pooch will be going against Brawlhaps, Juice, and Fire Dragon. Now, you're probably wondering, wow, how did Team Electro's Academy made it to the semifinals? Well, they did beat Pair in a 3-1 victory, if you guys saw in the other video, and they're looking to claim a title that they once, that they're trying to get right now. But yeah, Team Electro's Academy, as you already know, they are the seed number 1 coming into this tournament, and Those Who Crow are, I believe, the seed number 5. Yeah, they are the seed number 5 in this tournament, and they're also the defending 1 major champions, and they are looking to get another title under their belt for our Major 2 tournament. So yeah, we're gonna be watching that match. I also want to be saying that draft is now gonna be unavailable for all the rest of the videos. I was trying to look through every single draft through all the videos and have them send it to me, but I wasn't able to get the picks in order. I mean, I was able to get the picks in order, but I wasn't able to get the bans, and I didn't want to do random bans because I know how each teams like to have their permanent bans. If they are looking at the video, I don't want to be like, oh hey, why did they ban that and then pick this, So draft is not gonna be in any of the more videos coming into Major 2. I do apologize, and I wish I had draft going on. It's just that I'm running very low on time, and I need to get these videos out as soon as possible. So yeah, that's gonna be the goal. I'm gonna try to get these videos out as fast as possible. I have a lot going on, and I'll try to do my best. But anyways, let's get off enough with the yapping. Let's talk about what we need to talk about. Our team qualified teams. Like you guys probably already saw this in the other video, but Team Electro's Academy being the seed number 1 for this match. Yes, Those Who Crow are the 5th number seed. Now they are looking for a redemption arc, trying to become a Major 2 champion, looking to go back to back, and they did take down Chico and French, which is one of the Dark Horse teams in the tournament. And then we got DQ Esports that unfortunately did get eliminated by Team Falcons. But yeah, so yeah, this is gonna be the teams that did qualify for this match. I have a lot of teams, that really are trying to claim on the top 8 of the leaderboards. It's really important to make it far in this tournament to get as many amount of points as you can. So if makes your seed a little bit better going into Major 3 qualifiers. So yeah, Love Hatred being in the seed number 2s, and came in to number 3, and then the rest of the teams go through that. But yeah, so as you take a look at our leaderboards, let's see, Those Who Crow are still in the number 1 lead. Shoot for the Stars, we already heard through the other videos, they actually disbanded going into Major 3. Now, right now, when I'm recording this video, we already finished Major 2. It's everything is already finished. So right now what you're seeing is already over with. So we already know who the major champion is. If you are in the Discord server, you could find out, but I'm gonna make it look like you guys don't know. So yeah, so DQ Esports in 2nd place with 103 points, alongside Hangle at the number 3rd spot, known as Team Myoshi. Love Hatred finally get into the top 4. Then of Game and Team Electro's Academy and Titan Force are still up there as well, and you got Team Falcons, NYX Division, and our 2025 World Champions for higher division Straw Hats are starting to get a little bit up into the leaderboards after we failed to qualify to Major 1, and then we got a new team called Chico and Friends that are currently at 12 points. As we take a look at our bracket, some teams made it to the semifinals. We only have 8 more teams left that are surviving in our top 8. We got Team Electro's Academy against Those Who Crow, and Straw Hats versus against Love Hatred, alongside Pair going against Chico and Friends, and Hangle going against Team Falcons. Now all these teams are looking to fight for the number 5 spot, and we're going to be taking a look at our semifinals match 5 between Team Electro's Academy and Those Who Crow. Now if Those Who Crow win this match, they will be facing off the winners of Straw Hats or Love Hatred. That's going to be one heck of a journey. I mean, one heck of a match in my opinion. But anyway, let's take a look at our predictions. We get Puggo, Azume, and Vice Ash. I went with Those Who Crow. We all went with Those Who Crow. I think they're the stronger team against Team Electro's Academy. And for our semifinals match 2, I went with Love Hatred, and Azume Puggo is going with Straw Hats alongside Vice Ash. That's also be voted for me. And then we got Chico and Friends down there, and then I'm the only one who goes for Team Falcon. Now, yeah, I think our predictions are pretty accurate. I mean, not sure. I really want Team Falcons to win. I think they're a team that that are very stepped on. But with that being said, we're gonna be taking a look at Team Electra's Academy again, going against those who crow. And let's take a look at our players. We got the same roster with CJ, Push, and Sin going against Juice, Fire Dragon, and Brawlhaps. Now you've probably seen these players before in your community, but they are looking to get a victory in this board. Team Electra's Academy, the seed #1, looking to defend why they were the #1 seed in this match. And those who crow, looking to go back to back. But anyways, as we take a look at our maps, we got Dueling Beetles as our hot zone map. Going and following up, we got the Kamoon Canyon for our heist match alongside Layer Cake and Pinhole Pump and Crystal Arcade, which are going to be our bounties, brawl ball, and our gem grab match. Best out of 5, first to 3 will be advancing to the winners finals. And take a look at our global bands. We're going to be seeing a Colette, Star Nova, and a Damien and a Kit, and the percentage favor is actually going to go with those who crow. I mean, they are the major one defending champions, so it makes sense why they have the higher percentage against Team Electra's Academy. But let's see if it can be upset. But anyways, as we now get started with the first round of Team Electra's Academy versus those who crow in our set 1 of Dueling Beetles Hot Zone. Let's get ready. As our first match now begins, we're going to be looking at a Kenji, Griff, and a Meepo going against a Edgar, Otis, and a Pierce. Now, I do like the aggression coming in from Fire Dragon. It really creates a lot of space for those who throw. And look at this, a beautiful kill from CJ. It does pick up another one onto Juve. And now Team Electra's Academy have full control and almost, just got a team wipe in the middle. And now this is exactly what they need. Now, those who crow really need to start to push up a little bit. The gadget is going to go down, and Push is going to get a nice kill into Juve. Fire Dragon really tries to get aggressive, trying to contest against Push. Push just stays alive, and a beautiful defense from CJ. And this is looking perfect right now for Team Electra's Academy. Juve, trying to get some damage, and Push is able to clean up that kill. And Team Electra's Academy are actually looking pretty good right now. And Brawlhaps does get the kill onto the Edgar. Super is going to go down for the Kenji. Fire Dragon starting to get aggressive. Sin has to be a little careful though. And now those who crow starting to get a lot of control through the middle. And now this is going to be what they need, right? Push is going to run down the middle. It's going to go for the kill onto Brawlhaps, where he does get a nice super and a beautiful hypercharge from Sin. And now this is looking perfect from those who crow. I mean, not those who crow. Team Electra's Academy, and now we're starting to get a lot of control in the middle. And Fire Dragon needs to push up, goes for the super play, does get a beautiful kill. I mean, a beautiful damage off of Sin. And now those who crow are starting to get a little bit more control. CJ's going to activate the hypercharge, tries to get more kills, but doesn't really get too much out of it. Does only pick up 1 kill. Gadget is going to be in favor of Sin, which is going to push back. And now gonna have to figure out to do something here. Fire Dragon trying to stay alive. Push just gets the kill, but Brawlhaps is still in the middle and is gonna activate the hypercharge. It's gonna be dangerous though. Super is gonna go down to the middle. Sin just trying to stay alive, and Juve is gonna activate the hypercharge, which might possibly kill CJ. CJ just get a nice tap though, and Fire Dragon just trying to stay alive. Looks for something, and the supers are going up, and Brawlhaps is the only one to defend, and Push just gonna run down the middle, and this might be a close one though. 94%, and Juve needs to get through the middle, and Fire Dragon needs to just run in there, and that's gonna be enough, as Team Electra's Academy will be taking the first round. A crazy match coming in from both of these teams. They're really trying to fight for this first set, and they are looking like they're locked in for this round. Let's see what they're able to do in this next one. Team Electra's Academy, really wants to get as much damage as they can, and Push does go in aggro and doesn't really get too much out of it in our game number 2, as those who crow are now going to be the ones pulling up the leaders' points. But with all of them going down, that is going to give an opportunity for Team Electra's Academy to run down the middle very freely, as Fire Dragon looking to contest CJ. Let's get the kill. Push goes in for the aggressive. This gets shut down by Brawlhaps. Now Sin really trying to get rid of that Griff as much as you can, and Juve just up the super now. And now this is going to be a super going down to the middle from Fire Dragon. Does close out some space though, and now this is a better start coming in from those who pro. I mean, Push can't really do too much here, and he doesn't really have the much damage or aggro to make it. He really needs to wait for his team. And now CJ just did box up though. Gadget is going to go down the middle, tries to catch CJ off guard, but Fire Dragon just trying to get as aggressive as possible. It does get a huge kill. It does have a super to work with. Hyper Charge is going to go down from CJ. That's going to imply the kill onto Brawlhaps. And now Fire Dragon does get muted. And now it's only up to Juf. And Juf is going to pop a gadget. And this is going to be good, right? He's going to activate the Hyper onto Poosh. Does get the beautiful kill. Now he wants to find CJ off the guard. And beautiful kill on CJ to take down Juf. Really didn't give them that much control now. But now Fire Dragon just trying to hold down the middle. And he wants to get as much time as possible. Does get the kill into CJ. And Poosh is going to run down in the middle with the Hypercharge. Juf is going to put down the super. And now I really want to slow down the push coming in from Team Electric Academy. And now Brawlhaps is back alive. Tries to go for the aggressive play. And Poosh just get a huge kill onto the Griff. And now this is perfect coming in from Team Electric Academy. Now they're starting to get a little bit more control. And they do have a Sin Hypercharge. Fire Dragon has a super. Could make something happen. Brawlhaps is going to waste the Hypercharge in the middle. Doesn't really get too much value out of it. But Sin is looking to contest a kill against Fire Dragon. But he heals up with all the damage he put. And now this is going to be a little bit dangerous. Brawlhaps is trying to hold down the middle. 91% to 98 is going to be close one. I mean, not 98, but 87 to 92. This is looking dangerous right now, bro. Those who crow are all on the board right now, and Brawlhaps is nowhere to be found. Oh, I mean, he is found, but he almost died for a second. But holy, as those who crow will be taken our game number 2. An absolute banger of a match between both of these teams. Oh, I wonder if you're wondering why the fire is not moving in the background. It's because I accidentally post like most of the templates as a PNG instead of a GIF, so that's kind of my fault. It will happen in the next video, but I do apologize. I don't want to make the video as crappy as it needs to be. But yeah, match point, double match point for both of these teams, and who be taking this first set. Poosh is gonna get shut down, and Fire Dragon looking to get aggressive. It does get the kill onto CJ, and CJ is not able to stay alive to get the last attacks in. Sin, trying to pop a gadget through the middle. Fire Dragon trying to get aggressive, wants to find something out of it, and a beautiful super to take down Sin. And now this is what those who crow need. They're starting to get the control, and now they're holding down the middle very well. Now Poosh, he needs to figure out how he's gonna run through this Kenji really giving him a problem right now, and you definitely don't want to be that type of person. Super is gonna go down, goes for a beautiful kill. Fire Dragon is popping off right now, and really wants to go for an aggro kill, and that's gonna be perfect. But I don't even think it's gonna be enough, as Team Electric Academy know that this game is over, and a perfect adapt coming in from those who crow, as they will be taking our set number 1. Absolute perfect game coming in from those who crow. As we take a look at our stats, it is going to be MVP going from CJ. He only got 1 and 4 though, and Fire Dragon was playing out of his mind. It was a beautiful game coming in from Brawlhaps, but it's going to be 1-0 in our scoreboard, as those who crow will be taking the first set. Overall, Team Electric Academy are really putting up a fight in this match, and those who crow are going to be up in the lead. And now they're going to be going against each other in Moon Canyon. Now this is going to be a very important map for Team Electric Academy, right? They played this map very well in their qualifiers, and also I believe in their quarterfinals match if they played this map. So I think this is going to be in favor of them. But those who crow, they're really good at adapting to anything. So this might not be the match to stop them. But we'll see what happens in our set number 2 as we now get ready with the map and the draft. Looking at the draft, we're going to be seeing a Carl Pierce and a Otis going against a what is that? Oh, a Bell, a Melody, and a Finks. Now I do like the draft in favor of those who crow. I really think they have a lot of control with this comp. I mean, you got the Pierce, right? The Pierce could just cycle so many shots, really giving the Bell a hard time. But you get the Melody in the Team Electric Academy. Now if they just not really give Melody too much value, I don't think the Melody's going to be able to do too much. Now it did get the kill onto Fire Dragon, but Fire Dragon is able to pick up a good 20%, and now it's going to lead down to 80. And look at this beautiful super coming in from Brawlhaps. Now this is exactly what I was talking about, right? You got the Otis to defend, right? Look at that beautiful Mew, and now Sin is not able to push up. And if they just keep that, if they keep the Otis alive for a very long time, just cycles up super, it could really stop a heavy push from the Team Electric Academy. But if they are taking down the Carl and the Pierce, and the Otis can't defend almost everything. It does have a hypercharge though, and now Sin is trying to get aggressive. Now this is exactly what they need, right? They need Otis to stay alive, right, and hold down through middle, and just mainly hypercharge and super the melody, because the melody is their damage dealer, right? It goes in, right? It has like the notes, and it could do crazy amount of damage. Right now they're looking to ignore it, because right now they're looking to base race. I mean, look at this beautiful damage. Like, oh my god, what it in shreds. And those who crow will be taking game number 1. Now they could ignore the melody, right? But mainly they want to try to get the Otis Super onto the melody, so the melody is not able to, you know, really get aggro. But the only time they would go aggro to ignore the melody if only 2 brawlers are defending against Team Electro's. I mean, in Team Electro's Academy safe, like the Finks and the Bell. Now Sen is gonna run down to the middle, and now this is perfect, right? The Otis is gonna be on the melody lane, but it has to be careful though, because if the melody gets feed too much, it might get shut down. And Juke does get shut down by CJ. And now Brawlhaps, you know, trying to get some more damage from the safe. Already gets the first pop, but actually does he get the first pop. Team Lucius Academy does get the first pop, and Fire Dragon trying to get aggressive, and now tries to slow things down. Now Juve has a super, right? Now he can wait for the melee to come back, but also needs to make sure that the Sphinx does not get too much control. Fire Dragon trying to hold down the middle, really wants to make sure that Pushas get any sneak ups. And there goes the gadget being pop overall. But I think this is going to be, you know, a pretty good game right now in favor of those who crow. You know, they're starting to slowly trying to get their damage into the board, and you know, a beautiful super is gonna try to get rid of Sin. Sin is just trying to stay alive. Beautiful dodges though, not able to get anything out of it. You know, it's gonna be a problem. And yep, Sin is gonna run down the middle, and a beautiful dodge and another dodge. Oh, absolutely perfect from Sin, and that's gonna, you know, pop up another safe for Team Electro's Academy, and now it's starting to be a little bit of a tie-up by 1%. Juice is going to activate the Hypercharge, trying to take down Push with him, and now this is going to be a little bit of a dangerous game, right? You can't really make Sin push up too much, and he's looking to get his super, and he's trying to dodge as many as he can, but isn't able to dodge anything. And you know, perhaps is going to activate the Hypercharge that confirms some safe damage, and Fire Dragon really just trying to take down Push. Doesn't want to really give too much value in his favor, but Sin is starting to hold down the middle, right? Wants to try to create some openings and some space for the team. And Fire Dragon is looking to get aggressive, right? Just shut down Push, right? And that's going to be a little bit dangerous, right? He's going to get the damage onto the safe, and now this could be a potential pop though, actually. And Fire Dragon is going to get shut down. And oh my god, the aggression and the aggro coming in from those who crow, and they're looking to close out this set. They got the first game, and Team Electro's Academy are nowhere to be found, and this is looking dangerous right now. Fire Dragon just trying to activate the super, and that's going to be wraps. I'm pretty sure they're nowhere going to be found. The Carl doing a crazy amount of damage and looking to close out the game, as those who crow will be taking set number 2. A absolute perfect control game from those who crow, and now they are looking to dominate this match, and Fire Dragon is going to be the MVP for this round once again. Played very good in the Kenji, and also played very well in the Carl. Team Legends Academy really needs to make something happen. This is going to be a little bit of a dangerous game, but now you can see 2-0 in favor of those who crow. The Major 1 defendant champions doing their best to stop those who crow, but still not going to be enough. They need to get more in this round. Right now we're going to see what's going to happen in our set number 3 of Layer Cakes. Can Team Legends Academy clutch up this round? They need to get this match in order to tie up the series. But as we now get ready for our set number 3 of Layer Cake, we'll see what happens. As we now get started with set number 3, Team Legends Academy are going to be running with the Shade, Otis, and what is that? Oh, Anagia going against a Ems, Edgar, Energy. Now, I don't know. I mean, I like both comps, right? You got the M's into the Shade, right? Just pop the gadget and just spray him down. But if the, you know, obviously if the Shade, you know, gets the super through the walls, could be a bit of a problem. But perhaps is gonna get shut down though. Doesn't really able to do too much out of it. And right now it's a little bit of a slow control game, right? They don't want to force anything. They don't want to you know, really get too aggro into where, you know, no one really dies. And, you know, Brawlhaps, you know, is going to get a little aggro and tries to go for the kill, but doesn't really get too much out of it. And now this is a little bit of like a slow game, right? Now Pooch has the super, right? He could get aggro, but he wants to make sure this gene is not filled up, right? Now if the gene does get super, easy gene pull onto the alright, onto the shade, and that's pretty gonna be pretty bad. I mean, look, he's about to go in, right? Now watch this gene, right? The gene does get the pull, has to get the pull onto Pooch, right? But looks like he's gonna save it, right? Now Pooch is gonna, oh wait, he's going for it. Wait, oh, looking to go for it. No, he doesn't actually go for it, but Sin has a hypercharge. Now, if you really think about it, right? Team Electric Academy, they need to get one kill early on, right? They need to shut down Fire Dragon, and you know, Sin is staying close to the Nagia because he knows that there's a Edgar on the left, right? Doesn't want to give any value or any damage for it, but right now the game is playing so, and Pooch trying to get something out of it. Super's gonna go down. Fire Dragon just trying to stay alive, and then those the gene pool I'm talking about, right? Gets the kill into Pooch, and now Brawlhaps looking to get aggressive, tries to go for something, and that's not gonna be enough. As those who crow are now in the match point, and they could be wiping down this floor with a 3-0. Team Legends Academy need to get this next round immediately, or else it might be over. But let's see if they're able to do it. Those who crow, you know, don't get the blue star now, and Team Legends Academy are now gonna get the star early on. Now everyone's playing slow. Doesn't want to give any value or any space to any team. And Juve does get a good kill into Sin, and now the stars are going to be in favor of them. And now Brawlhaps really goes aggressive onto the Niger and is looking to get away and tries to go for something, but doesn't really get anything out of it. And now the stars are going to be in favor of Team Legends Academy. Now those who crow, they have the gene pool, right? They could just wait out the time and just go for a lucky gene pool onto, like, I don't know, Sin or Pooch or the Nagia. CJ, and if they really do that, they can guarantee a win. I mean, it's a 4-star lead, right? And blue star is in favor of Team Legends Academy. And right now, those who crow are just playing for the control. Really don't want to feed or any kills or, you know, get any much damage. Or look at this. This is what I'm talking about, right? Fire Dragon goes for the kill, right? It looks like they're doing it a little bit earlier, right? Try to get much damage. But Pooch is able to run down to the middle very quickly, and, you know, got like a crazy amount of damage. Now it's just a miss up on the calculations. Still a stalemate game, but nope. Sin does pick up the kill onto Juve, and now this is going to be a little bit dangerous. Now they could make a play going, and now they want to try to find some damage, and you know, really is not able to get anything out of it. And you know, Juve just trying to, you know, try to get aggressive, right? It does have the super to work with. CJ is, you know, really holding down Juve very well, and I don't know if he's going to be able to get anything out of it, but Fire Dragon has a super, right? Tries to go for a play. Spray is going to go down. Fire Dragon has the gene pool. He can make something happen, but the hypercharge is going to be in favor of Sin, and Juve is not going to be able to stay alive. It's going to be a little bit dangerous. Brawlhaps trying to get aggressive, wants to get the count to Boosh, but doesn't get anything out of it. And Team Legends Academy will be taking the second game. A crazy match coming in from both of these teams, and they are looking to survive in this tournament. As we now get on with our game number 2, Team Legends Academy need this round immediately in order to close out this tournament. Or not close out the tournament, but, you know, keep their tournament lives, well, obviously alive. But, you know, Sin does get the kill onto Edgar. What was it, Edgar? I think it was the M's, yeah. But, Brawlhaps is going to get aggressive, right? Now he's going to run away with the super. He does get the 3-star lead. Now those who crow are in control. And now Team Legends Academy looking to catch some players off guard. And Pooch is trying to get aggressive with the shade. Dodges about a good amount of the stuff. And Fire Dragon goes for the gene pool onto Pooch. And that's going to be a good kill, though. And now, right now, it looks like, the Edgar Brawlhaps, you know, wants to try to get aggressive onto Pooch, and Pooch is trying to get the sneaky kill. Let's get the nice kill. That's going to be a 7-star lead in favor of Team Electric Academy. And this is going to be a dangerous game. Now the game is going to be played a bit slow. Fire Dragon is going to start to push up, and he wants to focus on getting his gene pool so he can guarantee a kill. And Brawlhaps, you know, trying to really find the shade. And, you know, it's going to be a bit dangerous if, you know, if you don't really get too much out of it, obviously. But now the game is going to be played in favor of Team Extras Academy, and those who crow are starting to push up a little bit, right? They're trying to play for the gene pool and really focus on getting a gene pool, right? The Hypercharge goes out, but oh, that's going to be a blunder though, because Bruce is going to try to go aggressive, right? He wants to get the kill into Brawl Hats. Let's pick up a kill. CJ has a super, right? And it's going to be dangerous. Juice has to stay alive though. He might actually get killed, unfortunately, and that's going to be, might possibly be a double kill, but no, Juice does stay alive though. 11 stars in favor of Team Extras Academy. They should close this game out. Sin has to Hypercharge, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. Going to be a dangerous hypercharge to the end of there. Here comes Brawl Hats, goes out in the middle, does get shut down, and that's not going to be enough as Team Electric Academy will be staying alive, and they will be taking set number 3. An absolute banger of a match between both of these teams, and Team Electric Academy stay alive as Sin will be the MVP for this round. Take a look at our stats. We got a 1-3-0-1, 1-3-2-0, and 2-2. Electric Academy will be taking that victory. We take a look at our stats. We got 2-1 in score right now, and those who crow still need one more round to close out this tournament. Now we're going on to set number 4. It's going to be pin home punt. It's a brawl ball map. Now we know exactly what happens in brawl ball. Games tend to go very fast, so if Team Electric Academy are able to adapt and play at their full aggression, those who crow might be in a problem right now, and this could also be a potential reverse sweep starter. But let's see if they're able to do anything in our game number 4. Set number 4 of Brawl Ball Pin Home Punt. And here we go. We're going to be seeing a Pierce, Ash, and a Stu going against a Kenji, a Crow, and a Spike. Now, I do like the comp from those who could, right? They got the Stu, right? And the Stu could do so much, right? It can just dash away, not really give any value to any of the teams. And it looks like they're trying to go for a goal right now. Juve is going to walk it on in. It does get the nice corner shot, though. Walking through the middle, and they really need to get rid of Juve, right? Okay, now Fire Dragon wants to play slow, right? Doesn't want to give any value to any other team. And now wants to play very slow. Super's going to go down. CJ tries to get a little aggressive out of it, but doesn't really get too much out of it at all. But Juice is looking to get aggressive, right? Has the gadget, it's gonna pop it. And Fire Dragon looking to run down to the middle, wants to find some damage. Now Sin just trying to slow down the round for Juice, but look, they have a 1-goal lead. They can still close this one out, but Fire Dragon looking to get something out of it. Oh, it's gonna be dangerous though. Hold up. Oh, and that is not gonna be good, as those who crow are officially on match point, and they could close out this tournament with a 3-1. But Team Extras Academy still have a chance. They need to start pushing back, right? They can't really give the Ash too much value, and they also can't feed the Stu. Now, I know that's going to be too much to ask for, but they really need to start working on this teamwork. CJ trying to run down in the middle, right? Has to find some value onto this Ash, but this Stu is starting to be a little bit of a problem. You know, dashing around, not really giving any of the ballers any of their supers. And Fire Dragon is playing absolute perfect on it. Perhaps looking for the connection. Does get a nice tag onto Kenji. And now the game is going to be played a bit slow. And Juve trying to go down to the middle right now. He's going to try to place down his super to slow down Poosh. Goes for the aggro prey. Does get the kill though. Fire Dragon looking to close this one out and tries to get the ball away from Team Extras Academy, but they could have really just cornered the ball a little bit, or maybe pushed it a little bit towards the middle right now. And now CJ, really wants to get aggressive. Super's gonna go down, tries to get the connection onto Sin, and Fire Dragon looking to contest against Sin, and it's gonna be dangerous. Hold up, we can pass the ball to Juve. Juve's not able to walk this one in, and a beautiful pass from Brawl Haps. And now Team Extras Academy are in danger right now for this match. Juve is gonna go with the hyper. This is gonna be dangerous. Can't push close this one out. Crow is not able to do anything out of it. CJ the only one to slow this down. The pass is gonna be done. Sin just trying to hold down the middle, and has to be careful. Fire Dragon looking to close this one out and go for the goal. Oh my god. As those who crow will be advancing to the winners finals with a 3-1 victory, and they have dominated that game. As we take a look at our stats, Juve is going to be the MVP, but the overall MVP is going to have to give it to Fire Dragon. He played it very well, and he is looking for a redemption arc to get his name on the board. But a 3-1 victory for those who crow, and now they're going to be advancing to the winners finals to face off either between Love Hatred or Straw Hats. And as you can see in our screen here, they are dominating right now, taking down Team Electros Academy. And we're actually going to have an interview with the captain of those who crow, Mr. Juve, and we're going to be seeing him right this moment. Alright, and welcome Juve, welcome to the desk. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good. After
So
that win, feels good.
so glad to have you on our desk today, and it's gonna be a banger seeing you today. And I'm gonna ask you some questions about this match. How does it feel taking down the seed number one of this
I
one?
mean, I'm not really surprised. They were good, but my expectation like remained the same before and after the game.
Hmm.
I was expecting to beat them and make finals again. If we do make it, I hope so.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. So as the seed number five, knowing that you guys were the best team right now, and after being the seed number one, do you think this will be more like a redemption arc to remind these teams why you guys are gonna be back on top?
well, I mean, I think everyone knows we're already on top. I think the only reason we were fifth seed is because we weren't really trying very hard in the qualifiers,
Yeah.
and I we didn't really care for our placement since we knew we were gonna do well in the first place.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. So, if you guys do win Major 2, do you believe you could go back to back to back for the 3P coming in for our Major 3?
I think we definitely can. As long as like none of us hit pro rank or we don't break any rules, I think we can definitely go in there and be the best team for 3 majors in a row. I think it's definitely possible.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are playing out of your mind right now. Even if the seed number 5, you guys are still reminding these teams why you guys are the number 1 in the leaderboard. So it's so good to see you guys, you know, kind of get this win and shake off all the jitters and stuff. And I can't wait to see you guys in the finals to face off whoever you face.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, well, we'll see you later, Juve, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. As with that, we'll be wrapping up our entire video for today. We'll see you guys in the next match coming up soon, which is either going to be Straw Hats versus Love Hate Trip. And I'll see you guys in the next video.